First we got The Cat in the Hat fully animated. This was good because it was like a lot of young people, me included, introduction to comedian Alan Shorman. I talked about Alan in the past and how amazing he was as a comedian, and just how in general he genuinely seemed like a nice guy who loves to entertain. And him as the Cat in the Hat was genius. Dr. Seuss himself had a lot of stuff to add, being as the story is real short, but he definitely succeeded. Alan would later come back in a different form to revoice the Cat in the Hat, only this time he introduced different stories in Green Eggs and Ham and other stories. Overall, this is a fun special because it captures, the title story itself captures a lot of things from the book and thus does it with music, as well as being a good adaptation of the Zax and the Sneak Show. Sadly, Alan Shorman would pass away shortly after, and this would be his last role he ever did. With the passing of Alan Shorman, Mason Adams took over as the Cat in the Hat and brought us one of the best crossovers of history, the Grinch's The Cat in the Hat. That was a fun movie to watch, as it actually shows the Grinch waking up for once, like trying to have a positive day without a care in the world, but then his reflection sets off, as well as the Cat in the Hat keeping positivity the whole time. This was good, and it really ended up being like one of Seuss's finest specials, winning an Emmy and being one of Dr. Seuss's most overlooked classics. Years later, we got the Hoover Bloob Highway, and this was like a good thing that ended up being a play on words about what happened. And I was actually not introduced to this as earlier as the other ones. I actually ended up finding this when I was 14, but I ended up really liking this and having a good time. It ended up being I think, I could be wrong, I can't find any information if this was a book first or a straight up special, but it's interesting if it's one of Dr. Seuss's straight up things that he ended up just making. Lastly, we got the Lorax. No, not the best one with Danny DeVito, but this one. It was pretty awesome and definitely will make you, somebody who never really thinks about trees, want to save. The Onceler is as good a cat, not good personality-wise, but good as in adds a lot of stuff to the movie, but in general, and he even compares his own song about villains on it. It's it's an okay watch. I will always say that the Danny DeVito version is the best one to see, but this is definitely one to check out. The Dr. Seuss sing-along classics are all available to watch right now on YouTube for free, and I definitely recommend checking them out. You'll definitely have a good time, and they'll be some of the best things I think, watched in your whole life. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll have another video for you next week. Arrivederci.